What is up, ladies and gentlemen? In case you can't read, my name is DavidCigam. This is my Survivor Season 33 episode. I don't even know, review. I actually did film a video for last week's episode, but I didn't upload it for some reason. And I forget what episode number this is, but it'll be in the title. But I felt like this last week's episode, as far as the Tribal Council went, I kind of agreed with David. I guess CC should have went, but at the end of the day, he could have also went Michelle, because Michelle was throwing his name around. So David had plenty of options in that Tribal Council. If he voted for Michelle to leave, you know, that would have not been a terrible move. But I guess letting CC leave and realizing that Millennials versus Gen X is going to go away anyways, that was either way, he won in that move. Because he didn't go home or have to play his idol. So when you don't go home and play your idol in Survivor, you win. Now let's get to this episode. This episode was the most blatant fucking terrible game, like most blatant getting voted out episode in Survivor. If you don't know, Survivor, sometimes if you read the edit, you can kind of tell where an episode's going. I don't really like reading the edit because it spoils the fucking episode, but sometimes you just know where the episode's going. And I just knew this episode that Figgy was going home just by the before on Survivor part, and just within like the first 15 minutes, I was like, you know, I think Figgy's going home. This is how the episode's reading. But man, Figgy is a fucking terrible Survivor player. This episode could literally have been titled "How to Not Play Survivor" by Figgy. She, from the get-go, she had this terrible social game by being happy Michelle was there, but not giving a shit about Zeke being still there. From her little relationship with Taylor to how she was telling people she's in a relationship with Taylor, but they already knew. So it was just terrible. And just Adam too. I don't feel like they did a good. I felt like they were just being they've made Adam feel too much like a third wheel around them. I don't really felt like Adam was really included with them. Maybe not. I don't know. I'm just basing off the edit. But Figgy's an easy person to send home. She should have went home, like I said, week 1. So, I mean, easy person to send home. Definitely easier over Taylor, because I think Figgy has more ties than Taylor. Now, Taylor's going to be all pissed off about it, and he's probably not going to understand the game move about it. But Taylor's also playing a fucking shit game, so Taylor's probably not going to last a while either. A lot of people were saying that Adam shouldn't betray the Millennials, because, you know, the Millennials can still, you know, vote out Adam when they merge. But I think the Gen X versus Millennial, I think that shit's over with. I think we're seeing it over with all three tribes. We see Millennials not really wanting to work together. We're seeing Gen X being consistent with working together, but being able to include Millennials. So at the end of the day, Millennials, they might have the numbers, but at the end of the day, this isn't going to be a runaway shot with them. Do I still think a Millennial might win? I think a Millennial has a great chance of winning. With that being said, I think I don't think you should threaten people at Tribal Council anyways. Taylor was pretty much threatening Adam, saying if he votes out one of them, they're going to target Adam. I mean, if you tell anyone that at Tribal Council, they're going to break up your little pairing, because you're just threatening them. You're just showing that they're in a higher power position than you are in the game. So Taylor and Figgy, literally fucking probably the 2 worst Survivor players in a while. Definitely this season. Fucking terrible. I don't know if this season, actually. I think that one Lucy chick was a fucking terrible player too. But yeah, that's my review of Survivor. If you want to leave your comments, your opinions on the episode, leave it down below. If you enjoyed this video, click like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Again, my name is DavidCigam. Peace out.